The AI age is here.
Artificial intelligence is
generative AI.
It's literally autonomous chaos out there.
Technology changes what we do,
but not who we are.
AI is the future.
and the future is here.
Our mission is to secure the future so you can focus on imagining it. There's a lot of hype around AI, and especially if you're in Silicon Valley, it's easy to get caught up in all of that. The thing that stood out for me most was that unlike the previous technology shift, including cloud, the rate of adoption of AI is faster than anything I've seen before.
AI was always very powerful, but its application was fairly narrow. But when generative AI and LLMs came, it was pretty clear that this time the impact was going to be transformational on many industries.
AI now beats all human benchmarks from reasoning, language, coding, and math. And when these shifts happen, it represents a completely new threat vector for malicious actors because they will use this technology as a weapon. And that the security stack that one has to write has to be AI native.
Very early on, we realized that we're dealing with natural language and traditional security methods don't work. We came to the conclusion that securing AI requires building our own AI.
So we really wanted to build a AI native security technology to safeguard enterprises against this new threat vector. And that is the reason why we started Straiker. Before I talk about the customer problems that we are trying to solve, it's important to understand that the attacks are shifting from programming language to natural language. And as a result, customers are rightly worried about things like LLM evasion attack, jailbreak. They're worried about these chatbots generating harmful content. But more importantly, customers who are building agentic system and agents have read-write access, really what they're worried about, mass data exfiltration, supply chain attack at scale, and what I call the autonomous chaos type problem. So really the industry is bracing for more advanced problems at scale, but we really wanted to understand from enterprises what exactly are they doing with AI, what type of applications they are building. I'd put these enterprises that I've talked to, and we've talked to hundreds of them, in 3 buckets. The first one is what I call the AI Explorer, who are building simple AI chatbot for customer support purposes. The second cohort is AI immigrants who are building more immersive AI native application using their own proprietary data to train models or put it in the RAG systems. And really the tip of the spear is the AI native cohort who are building LLM first applications, writing business logic using large language model, using agentic system to automate a lot of application workflows in the system. Above all, what became clear to me was that a few years from now, these agentic systems will really take over what is traditionally known as applications.
Our security team came up with a framework we call LAVA. It stands for Language Augmented Vulnerabilities in Applications. It basically shows the entire landscape of security threats that are present in applications. It's basically the OWASP LLM top 10 merged with the OWASP top 10. And now we have agentic systems coming on board where you can have powerful actions and change of state. It really, really enlarges the scope of security issues. We've been spending a lot of time building security-focused fine-tuned models. Now, building POCs is easy, but enterprises require high quality. We're talking about low latency, high accuracy, low false positives, and highly scalable systems. And we've been working really hard doing just that.
But Rome wasn't built overnight. In our first act, we're starting with 2 products, Ascend AI and Defend AI. Ascend AI does an attack simulation against your AI application and agentic system. You can do a one-time assessment as well as run it continuously in your software supply chain. That informs you what type of guardrails you want to put in place, and which is where Defend AI comes into play, where we're providing active protections against a variety of attacks for your AI applications and agentic system. Look, we're not interested in building one more visibility tool. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think that we can fundamentally change the cybersecurity industry with our AI native technology. At the end of the day, our mission is to secure the future so you can focus on imagining it.